What is going on, everybody? It is Prem here, and welcome back to day 35 of Growth Every Day. This marks 5 weeks, guys, of growth every single day. Got the workout up on the screen, hitting another push day, guys, with our consistency. It was great. I think on one of the lat pull downs, one of the chin-ups footage, I think the second one, my footage actually got corrupted. Did 644 today, so that's an improvement from last time. I think I did 643 or something like that. And then RDLs, I did 205. My back was so fatigued after that. I think I definitely need to take a rest day tomorrow, an active rest day, which is what I was planning on doing anyway. But yeah, guys, I've been doing good with the training and everything like that. Feeling good, getting strong. Been getting some compliments on the physique, which is surprising to me because I'm 210 pounds. But you know what? It just goes to show you that, sometimes we are really hard on ourselves, and it's nice, obviously it's nice to get compliments, but it's nice to take a step back and from, others' perspectives. I know you shouldn't care about how other people feel about you, right? But, if somebody compliments you and somebody says, hey, you look pretty good, it makes you feel good, and it's okay to, take that compliment. I know so many people say, do not care about what other people think about you. And I think people take that in the sense of, literally anything people say about them is negative. I like to think, going with the theme of last video where you're constantly being a student, is I like to listen to everybody regardless of whether or not I have an opinion that's negative about them or not, and if because you never know who's going to say what and what information you can take from that and use to your advantage and use it to grow. I'll give you an example. Not the other day, but a little while ago, I was talking to one of my little cousins, and he's 3 or 4 years old, right, at this time. And we were having a conversation about if people can truly be good and bad to their core. And it was so such an intellectual topic, and something that people debate about all the time, whether somebody's bad or they just do bad things, right? And this little kid was keeping up with the conversation, and I actually learned a few things from that conversation from him, because I think children have such a pure mindset of the world. They're not, excuse me, their mindset has not been, I don't want to say tainted, but their mindset has not been altered or been biased by any adults. As we get older, we hear so many different opinions, and we think if somebody's older than me and they're telling me this, it has to be true. Right? When in reality, you get to choose what advice you want to take and what advice you don't. If you're confident in your actions and the decisions that you're making in your life, right? And somebody says, I don't agree with anything that you're doing. I think you could do so much better doing XYZ, right? Does that mean you have to change everything you're doing and do XYZ? No, not at all. Because you're happy with what you're doing. And if you think that other person has no idea what they're talking about, it doesn't matter if they're older or younger than you, right? Then don't do it. It's your life. You get to choose what you want to do. Now, the flip side of that is if you make a mistake, right, and if XYZ does turn out to be better, right, or does turn out to yield more results, one, give credit to that person, and B, accept the responsibility that, you made that decision, and that's it. Don't be oh, well, it wouldn't have worked back then, but now it worked now. No, don't be like that. I mean, if you choose to make a decision, stick by it, right? And if it turns out to not be the best decision for you and you switch it, just take responsibility for that. Say oh, I didn't realize that at this time I thought XYZ wouldn't work, but now that I see that it does, I appreciate it. Thank you for that advice. So there's no need to get all up in arms about different opinions. And I could talk for hours about this because I think people get all up in arms, especially nowadays, about having a certain opinion. There's so many controversial topics nowadays. It feels like you can't even go outside and talk to a stranger without feeling like you're walking through a minefield. But yeah, guys, keep your mind open. Live life the way you want to live it. And remember to grow every single day, guys. That's the point of this channel, is growth every day. But with that being said, I'm going to end the video off here. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Leave any feedback you have in the comment section down below. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Prem here, and I'm signing off. Later, guys.